I thank God, but you know, I buried my mama in '08. And when I buried my mama, what happened to me was death became more real.
Yeah.
Um, and there's a real psychological principle for it. You know, the reason why you can't fathom death when you're young is because there are people older than you. But as time goes on, you become the oldest person. So it becomes more and more real that that time decay is happening in your life. And what I saw out of my mama's funeral, and she wasn't no big popular woman, man. She worked at 411. She was a lady that worked. If you call 411, this is how long ago it was, because nobody called 411 no more. We just Google stuff. But if you dial 411, she was the woman that said, "What city, please? What listing?" And she would type it up and give you the phone number. That's what my mama did. She worked for Bell South, for the Communication Workers of America, CWA. And man, when my mama passed, we had her funeral to the church. And I learned more about my mama in that little bit of time, a whole new dimension of her than I knew in my entire life. Because my church is a church called Bethel Baptist Church. That's the church I grew up in. And that building holds easily 1,600 people. And with the overflow, you could probably add another 800. And when I tell you, you could not find a seat or nowhere to move inside that building, that day for that funeral, it was packed in that place. Not a seat. You couldn't get the extra seats in the choir stand that be empty. You couldn't get the extra seats in the overflow. The ushers was putting out chairs. How does this little woman create the type of life where everybody wishes to salute when she has to leave here? What happened? Well, I realized that my mama was giving her life away to people, piece by piece, moment by moment, prayer by prayer, dollar by dollar. When she went to Macy's, the bill was, you know, maybe I got some jeans, but, you know, somebody else's son got a shirt. You know, what I didn't know, my mama bought people engagement rings. What I didn't know is that we was babysitting them kids. When them kids was coming to my house and I was just playing with my friends, my mama was talking to that lady mama because that lady just got beat up by her husband and was counseling that woman because she was a battered woman. And these people who come in, you know how you stand by the casket and come at the wake and people come up and say, "Sorry for your loss," and they shake your hand. Well, people coming up to us and saying, "Do you know that your mama paid my first tuition?" And then, "Do you know that your mama paid for my application fees to the job?" You know what I'm saying? And I learned this lesson that my mama was giving her life away, piece by piece. She was willing to make her little bit of life count for something for somebody else. And AJ, I promise, bro, like that's the vibe for me.